All right, Miss Molly. So, just like we discussed, I got 3 easy ones for you and 3 hard ones. I want these easy ones to be all day, every day. You can throw them in whenever you get a chance. And there's really no excuse of any of these. You don't need any equipment. And then for the hard ones, you know, that's when you have a few minutes here and there and you can up the intensity a little bit. I want them to be hard and full effort, all right? Those aren't, the first 3 are gonna be mindless. You can do while you're watching a show or you got music playing somewhere, that's all great. The second 3 are gonna be a little more intense. We'll go over those again in a second. So, first one, we've talked a lot about cat-cow, all right? Your cat's amazing, your cow sucks. So, we need to spend some time in this cow position, right? This is gonna feel like work, this is gonna feel like stretch. Your back doesn't typically bend this way, at least enough in my opinion. So we gotta get it there. So we're gonna spend time in this cow. I think just sitting here is not enough. So let's add some leg lifts. You can alternate those. Let's add some arms. But the goal is not just raising arms and legs, it's maintaining the best cow position you can while you do that. It's pretty easy just to, yep, I'm doing arms and my legs now. Well, we forgot the most important component. So cow first. So it's cow first. Maintain that cow throughout other motions. Again, I don't care if it's just arms, just legs, or even just hanging out here. But let's make that happen, okay? Second one, you've developed a pretty good squat. I know you can get down here comfortably and rest here. That's already fairly advanced, right? So now to make that better, you're gonna walk around the house, around the room. There is no wrong way or no wrong place to do this. Excuse me. Try to keep these feet flat. We don't want to just be on our toes the whole time. Flat-footed, big steps, getting around the house, just being comfortable in an uncomfortable position. This is not easy or fun, but you sure can make it easier by working on it. All right, and then our last one for the easy category is just gonna be these pogos. Now, I know you're good at these, but I know once you do them more than 5 or 10 seconds, you tend to wind down, lose some height, lose some energy. So my goal here for you is to do this long durations, right? A minute's worth, right? Throw in some high ones every once in a while. Every 5th one, high, high. Let's throw in some low ones. Let's throw in some pogos down here. We just gotta have a better relationship with your feet leaving the ground. The sport you play requires that quite a bit. So I just want you feeling more comfortable with your feet leaving the ground in a squatted position, in a tall position, sideways positions. All right, let's just get used to feet up and down, feet up and down. Piece of cake. Don't brush your teeth when you do that one. That one might get you hurt, but you can do that with about everything else. All right, your hard list. We're gonna start with overhead squats. So again, if you're gonna do these, I think 1 round, 1 set is plenty. Just make sure that set is heavy and hard and challenging, all right? And you do as many as you can. I would love for you to be able to do this at home with the bar over your head. If you guys have a light enough bar, we're about 20 pounds in here that we've been doing. If you can't make a 20-pound bar work, a pair of dumbbells is great. All right, so we're down here, heels slightly elevated. Remember, start that bar not just above your head, but let's get far back if we can, okay? And then from here, we're doing our overhead squats. And again, 1 round, don't stop at 10, don't stop at 12, as many as you can. That's the only way we're gonna grow some strength is if you go beyond what you're comfortable doing. Your body wants to be comfortable. If you wanna grow, you gotta make it a little bit uncomfortable. All right, your second one was, oh yeah, get you turned here a little bit. Wall sit position, wall angels. And then the big one here, remember, you're not just doing wall angels. I can sit here and I could do 30 of these, no problem. To make it challenging, you actually want to push into the wall. All right, pushing while you're doing that angel. Maintain this reverse, this backwards momentum. Really lighten up your whole back, your legs, everything's on. It's gonna be hard. 1 round until you just absolutely either can't hold this squat anymore or can't move these arms anymore. It's a good one. Really gonna get that back nice and strong. And then our last one, oh my gosh, I can't read my writing. Oh yeah, the jumping. I want you to do lateral jumping, two-legged. Progressing, you got lots of options. So we're gonna start with just, again, this isn't just willy-nilly pogos. We've already talked about that. This is deliberate hopping, getting some distance. We're not trying to leave the ground the second we land like we do it in a pogo or a box jump. We're trying to get as much explosiveness as we can. So, big jump, boom. Boom, big jump, okay. Another one. And then from here, you can add distance, going for further jumps. You can add height, give yourself a barrier or pretend it's there. Work on clearing that. Hurdle. We can go to weighted. Grab your weight, hold that secure. Same thing. Think about how much higher and further you're gonna jump when you finally get to drop this weight. All right? Make it hard so that when you drop this, wow, piece of cake, I feel like I'm flying. And then eventually doing those one-leggeds. We took those away today just because I didn't feel like you were getting all that power that you were capable of, but pretty soon we'll be ready for some one-legged powerful jumping. Whew. I can't talk and exercise at the same time. All right, so 3 easies, do them everywhere, 3 hards, pick your battles, but I think once a day you can pick one of these hards and knock it out. And if you do that every day, you just pick one of them, you'll hit them a couple times a week, you're only gonna get stronger, all right? And you better believe next time I see you, we're trying them, making sure they're getting easier. So please let me know if anything doesn't feel good. Let's fix it fast. But you got you're off to a great start. Love your technique, love your posture. Let's get powerful. All right, girl. Talk soon. Bye.